October 3rd, 1993, we're on the ground in Mogadishu, Somalia. Middle of hell, really. And I hear over the radio, we got a KIA. They said, who is it? Somebody called out Martin's name over the radio. I was in a different part of the battle than he was, so I wasn't right there when he got killed. But I knew the moment he got killed, and then I knew that the rest of the night was hard. It was hard anyway. I mean, to look down the barrel of a gun and take someone's life to save your own, it's not easy. It gets easier. It can get easier. It got easier when I found out Martin was dead. They asked me to write something for Jimmy for his memorial service. We're still in country. Into the valley we led the way. Fighting on, we earned our pay. For the life we choose, there's no regrets. And when we're winning the battles, even better yet. Stories come and stories go, but the only ones who'll ever know have walked a path and met a man and stolen their life from his dying hand. With each victory there is a cost. For something gained, there's something lost. And should this be my final breath, may I die a warrior's death. And I sit down, that's what I came up with. A warrior's death. When you go to basic training, the core concept is that everybody becomes the same. They shave your head. Everybody gets screamed at. Everybody no ain't. If they could, they'd take your skin color away because everybody gets treated the same. And it's one of the first times where there really wasn't a whole lot of difference. Yes, Sergeant! They're very good at breaking you down to nothing so they can build you back up. One of the first things I struggled with when I got out of the Army was, what's my purpose? What's my mission? In the military, they teach you can give your life for the mission. The only thing worth giving your life for is the mission. So what's my mission worth dying for? So I ended up in a one-bedroom apartment, Syracuse, New York. The girl I was engaged to and I didn't last long because, let's face it, it's more romantic to go for a horse ride than to pick the stalls. So I ended up in that one-bedroom apartment by myself. And I don't know if, for me, I had to make that choice about a higher power pretty quick. And I got mad at God. I got angry, and if you don't help me find something bigger than me to live for, I'm gonna come see you. Me and you gonna have a talk. And I meant it. Every day that year, it was a daily choice of whether I was gonna go see him and try to kick his ass. But me, I had just enough bravado left in me from the Army that I felt like I could climb that fence. And one day I'm sitting there and I'm going over this thing, the eulogy that I wrote for Jimmy Martin. And I finally came to a conclusion. Into the valley we lead the way. By the Father's hand we live each day. For the life we choose, there's no regret. And when beating the devil, even better yet. Stories come and stories go, but the only ones who'll ever know have walked a path and met a man, and on bended knee took a Savior's hand. With each victory there's a cost. To serve Christ Jesus, my will is lost. And should this be my final breath, may I die a warrior's death. The Bible said, he who loves his life will lose it, and he who hates his life will keep it. I hated my life about right then. And the only way I could get where I wanted to be was to lose it. And I decided that day that maybe I went to war to find out who to be a warrior for. I decided to give my life to God and try to figure this out before I went and seen him face to face. So eulogy 1 was for Jimmy, and eulogy 2 was for me.